Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Dustin Grove in for Anne Marie.
And I'm Felicia Lawrence. Right now, the search continues for the person or people responsible for a triple homicide on the northwest side.
Ashton Hackman has the latest from police today and what one neighbor says she heard.
There was like do 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 do.
Gunshot after gunshot after gunshot. That's how this woman, who didn't want us to share her face or name, described the shooting on Guyan Drive. Plenty of her neighbors called 911.
Caller stated that they heard 30 shots 3 to 4 minutes ago, possibly coming from Guyan Road.
Like 3-4 minutes later, the police came and closed off the streets and stuff right outside the neighborhood. It's not even up the road.
Metro Police responded to the home near 38th and Lafayette just before midnight Monday. Officers found 3 people, all shot in and around a car in the driveway. 29-year-old Antonio Vasquez Molina died at the scene along with another victim not yet identified. 22-year-old Jose Manuel Castellanos Morales died at the hospital. Police believe the gunfire started after a disturbance between 2 groups of people.
This is just simply a tragic act of violence tonight, unnecessary act of violence. And the thing is not only does this violence impact the victims, you think about the families and this community now that has to go through this ordeal.
After police cleared the scene, tow trucks hauled away 2 cars, both with shattered windshields and doors covered in bullet holes. A 3rd car in the front yard had a similar fate.
It wasn't quiet last night, but it's usually a quiet neighborhood. You can let your kids go outside and play outside and ride a bike without being worried.
Do you think that's going to change?
I don't think so. I don't feel like it's more that'll come about it. I think it was just that night everything had happened badly.
Metro Police still searching for a suspect or suspects in a triple homicide. On Indy's northwest side, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
And we're still waiting for the Marion County coroner to identify the 3rd shooting victim. We will let you know when we get an update.
And we do want to get to breaking news right now at 5 o'clock. Another deadly shooting on the northwest side.
So let's give you a live look at the scene. That we're actually working to get that live look at the scene. We do have a crew on the way and they're looking into what's happening. But we have learned the shooting happened a little less than an hour ago near the 56th Street exit on I-465 up on the northwest side.
And there is the live picture we're looking at right now. A large police presence in what looks to be a neighborhood there on the northwest side. Again, this is near 56th Street and I-465. Officers have not released many details about what happened as well as who was killed, except to say that the victim is a male. We're going to keep you updated, of course, as we learn more from that breaking news happening right now on the northwest side.
Also tonight, Metro Police are investigating a deadly shooting on the near west side of Indy. It happened earlier this afternoon near West 16th Street in North Tibbs. A man died in the shooting and another person who showed up at the hospital was hurt. Police have not shared any information on that person's condition or any information about a possible suspect.
Tonight, we're working to learn if the One America financial office in downtown Indy is going to reopen tomorrow. It closed today due to a potential safety concern and employees worked remotely. The company didn't provide many details, but did release this statement saying they learned of the safety concern last night and closed the office out of an abundance of caution. Right now, they're working to work with Metro Police to try and investigate what exactly happened and what threat was and where it came from.
A federal grant helping thousands of students across the state is being cut.
The U.S. Department of Education is getting rid of the money for the Gear Up grant in several school districts. Our Matthew Foltz looked into that today. He went to one of the districts impacted and breaks down what exactly this all means.
Well, these cuts are having impacts on multiple school districts across the state, including here at the Lafayette School Corporation, which isn't too far from Purdue University. And leaders with this school district tell me while they're sad to see this grant funding go away, they're just grateful for the resources that it brought to their school district. Now, leaders with the school corporation tell me they received an email from Purdue a few weeks ago stating that the U.S. Department of Education was cutting the funding to their Gear Up program. The letter goes on to state that the grant does not align with the Trump administration's priorities and policies. It's a loss the school district tells me they weren't expecting.
So we had various students participating in the summer camps after school tutoring. So as you can imagine, it has a very impactful impact on our kids and our parents and our school community.
Now, I did reach out to Purdue University today about the grant funding ending. A spokesperson tells me the university is not commenting on that right now, nor could they confirm or deny of the federal grant funding ending on September 30th. Meanwhile, coming up here at 6 p.m. on 13 News, you'll hear more from district leaders here in Lafayette and the impacts that this grant made on this school corporation. Reporting in Lafayette, I'm Matthew Foltz, 13 News.
All right, Matthew, thank you. Matthew also heard from IPS, which also used the Gear Up grant. A spokesperson for the district says they valued the partnership and were also surprised by the sudden cuts. You can read their full statement online. It's posted right now at WTHR.com.
Sunshine. Yes, so warm. Felicia, 80s again today.
I'm certainly looking forward to it.
And the 80s are going to continue over the next several days as well. We have 84 at Morris Reservoir, 84 Indianapolis, 84 Bainbridge, and 85 degrees in Brown County. If you've been inside all day, you still have a couple of hours before the sun goes down to enjoy the warmth, and we will stay in the upper 70s and low 80s through 7 o'clock this evening. Just a few clouds overnight, low temperatures in the 50s. May have a few of our areas north and east of Indianapolis in the 40s by early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, more sunshine, clouds, and highs in the 80s.